Howdy, it's Jim Arado, and this is the middle of December 2023. We're in Lexington, Kentucky. We're driving downtown, basically towards Rupp Arena, the Hyatt Regency Hotel, and I guess you would say the new Central Bank Center, the old, what I think of as the Convention Center in downtown Lexington. I do think downtown Lexington is it's pretty at night when it's lit up and all. I think even the stoplights, there's something attractive about this. And I thought I'll include a little bit of video of us driving towards the convention center and driving away from it later, just because I think it's kind of pretty at night. Yeah, the Hyatt Regency, it's a story for another day, but I lived there for about a month when we first moved back to this area, and it's probably one of my favorite hotels in Lexington. It's very conveniently located if you're coming down for a UK game, and by the way, there's pretty much Rupp Arena there on our right. And if you're coming down for a concert or an event at Rupp Arena, man, if you're staying there, you don't even have to walk outside to get to Rupp Arena. It's extremely convenient. And they have, with the convention center and everything, it's changed. They just about knocked it down and rebuilt it. And I do have pictures of some of that process that I might put up later at some point. But they've changed it to this modern slanted space. And I just thought I would run through and let you look at some of it. It was Christmas. There's some Christmas trees up. Very open here. And of course they've got the blue horse that's kind of become a little bit of the mascot of Lexington. I have a little toy of this. I've got a little stuffed one somebody gave me. And I think that's a very appropriate mascot for Lexington. More Christmas decorations. Again, the convention center, the Hyatt Regency, Rupp Arena, all connected by these kind of passageways, halls. And I liked it a whole lot the way it was before. They used to have shops. Used to be some really cool shops going, here and there. I miss those shops, and that was just a few years ago. But they've rebuilt it, and here's what we have. There's kind of a little rock. I don't know if that's a fountain. I haven't been down here much since it's transitioned into this, but there's some rocks. They do have in these hallways, they do have some pictures of like the Red River Gorge, Mammoth Cave, and I do think that's great. I like those pictures and some of these kind of, wooden map things, I guess you would call them. That's pretty, that's attractive. I did like the pictures. I like the fact that they're showcasing things to see in Kentucky, things that Kentucky is known for. One of my favorite spots in Mammoth Cave right there. That's a great, and this is huge, by the way. It's really stunning looking at that set of pictures that they've got up of Mammoth Cave. I like that. I love Mammoth Cave. If you look elsewhere on my YouTube channel, I've got plenty of videos up of Mammoth Cave. One of my favorite spots in the world. Yeah, there we go. I like the fact that they've got these cool pictures up. They're unique pictures. They're stunning. So I definitely think that's pretty cool that they've got these up in the Central Bank Center. The rest of the center, though, if you look around, there's a big blue, the horse there again. If you're looking around, and the escalators and just the way it's made, it reminds me some of the Yum Center in Louisville, if you've been there. This is trippy. They've kind of got the glass barrier up so you can look down, but you almost don't feel like there's a barrier there. And man, that can mess with your head. And I know people like to drink in this area. That could really, there you go again. This is the stuff out of nightmares to me. You're going up that escalator. There's just that see-through glass barrier. You're looking at all these slanted lines. And then this is just, it's a little bit too trippy for me. It's a bit much, but I could get used to it. We'll see how it goes. A couple looks out the window. Downtown Lexington to me has changed quite a bit too. Used to be that great Deshays restaurant I think it's, what is it, an Urban Outfitters now, and there used to be a nice Starbucks across the street, and I think that store's vacant at the moment. And basically looking over at Rupp there's a little pedestrian bridge kind of doing some more connecting. Again, it's pretty with the lights. Of course, blue. You see some blue lights there, and we're driving away. There's the kind of entrance to the Hyatt Regency, and if the looking to the left is basically Rupp Arena and the Convention Center. We're going by that right now, sort of looking into it. And when I was younger, I saw several concerts at Rupp Arena. I remember Bob Seger, REM. I know there were more, but yeah, I had a good time at Rupp. I used to try to go see. Well, I used to go see a bunch of basketball games, but it's easier to watch them at home. And as I get older, I'm just I'm doing other stuff with my time, and I'm not even keeping up with UK sports anymore. And driving around downtown a little bit just to give you some more lights. Near the Mary Todd Lincoln House on our right, which is just a nice little walk away from Rupp Arena if you're ever going to be in Lexington. And looking at the Central Bank Center at another angle. And just driving through downtown. There is a little skating rink up here, and I really didn't get a good shot of that, and I'm sorry about that. It's pretty cool, and it's fun to watch people ice skating at Christmas. And I guess if you're used to other bigger downtowns, Louisville, Pittsburgh, Indianapolis, there's a lot of bigger cities that, if you're used to Cleveland, I lived in Cleveland for a while, Lexington is just, it's cake. It's very easy to deal with downtown Lexington. It's you've still got the touring Broadway plays, you've got concerts, you've got a lot going on, but it's not as hectic as some bigger cities if you try to go downtown to a sporting event or a concert, in my opinion. And you've got some nice restaurants. Honestly, though, after spending a lot of time in downtown Lexington, I'm just not down here as much as I used to be. I know somewhere I do have more pictures and video of the Convention Center and of the Hyatt before they did their renovations. I might try to get some of that up later. And even the little bus station area is pretty right now, the way it's lit up. I should have edited out those emergency vehicles, I'm sorry. But yeah, it's downtown Lexington. We're driving up a little more. I know for years, up until just a few years ago, up here on our right, still got a little bit to go, but up here on our right used to be where they printed the newspaper. And then that just, oh heck, I don't even know if a Lexington newspaper still exists. I think it does. And of course, we passed the little statues of the horses a moment ago, and there's a really cool lit up big old teddy bear up here that I thought was cute. Anyway, just a quick drive through downtown Lexington at Christmas time at night, and also a look at the Central Bank Convention Center.